This place, Livestrong Sporting Park in Kansas City, Kansas, and why not? The Sporting Kansas City has just been flat out getting it done in Major League Soccer and, of course, as we mentioned, winning the U.S. Open Cup. Right side, deleon on the left. That puts Pontius up top with long 10, and Mike Chabala gets a start.
That's right, and so two changes essentially. Pontius gets up top with 10. We'll see what that's like in terms of relationship with Buskovich sitting in behind him.
Sporting Kansas City, fitness issues. They have had 17 games in all competitions last 8 weeks. Their lineup is really scrambled right now.
Absolutely, and we're talking 4 or 5 players here shifting around, and expectations here to get started as a starting lineup.
We're underway, of course, Sporting KC in their blue, the blue home. DC United in the black tonight as we get going tonight from Livestrong Sporting Park, which really has turned this franchise around. You think about the last time DC United had a win in Kansas City. It was July of 2007. I remember it was July 4th, in fact. It was a blazing hot afternoon.
As I can step in, that's the difference in terms of the depth this year for Ben Olsen's side in DC United.
Andy Najar coming to the box and all. An opportunistic moment there as Brandon McDonald suddenly turned into the striker. He had gotten forward. A seemingly innocent ball was far from it.
Well, he's certainly surprised as it drops down for a perfect half volley, but he snaps at it, and he's leaning back just enough that he knocks it over, and he knows too. He's like, man, how did I just let that chance go by? But great.
Marked by Brandon McDonald. And Bill Amid is forced to parry it over the bar. We have a corner kick coming up. So it looked initially harmless. It changed dramatically. Unbelievable when you think about Brandon McDonald fighting, battling with Collin. This is what he's good at. See the aggressiveness towards that ball. This is a player that came in from a fractured orbital in the header. Now a quarter kick for Graham Zusi, and it's in the net, a goal. Sporting Kansas City has drawn. It's a sea of blue, and it's 1-0 SKC.
Well, it all comes with the battle between those two players, and then you see the pick. Brandon McDonald's getting shuffled around. He's trying to find and pick up Collin. It's a great service in. Bunbury's there. Watch how they're pushing and shoving. There's the open Bunbury. He just tucks away, and I think Chris Pontius was staying with him in the initial run. There it is. Yeah, and he gets loose. And Pontius kind of punches the ground there in reaction, Dave, and there's the opening score.
On the service, and it could have been better. But what were we talking about? Collin getting forward, danger. There was danger there.
Well, danger, I mean, it's a free header. I mean, this is wake-up call. We see this. Dudar got to be careful, too. He's got his arms wrapped around Kamara. And then on the back post, I think Brandon McDonald has the responsibility of being with Collin throughout the night.
Create something, and he's trying for DC United as they get on the front foot. This is good service for deleon as he muscles in the box. Oh, it's in the net! It's in the net! DC United has pulled one back. Nick deleon.
Well, last week we saw deleon really create from the midfield and supply to the back post for Pontius. And tonight we see Andy Najar, fresh legs from the Honduran national team. The Olympic team comes in. What a beautiful ball. This one, it just falls, very opportunistic, but he finishes it off well. Great skill from Andy Najar. Brilliant. I mean, he broke pressure from 2 or 3 defenders, clips it to the back post. Excellent vision, weight of the pass.
Markovic. The left back has been very active getting forward. A chance here is Nagamura. Not done, Espinoza. Keeping Kansas City on the front foot. It's marked by deleon. Harrington now. Into the box. Kamara trying to sneak in. We got a foul on Kamara. Zusi. This one popcorn through the box. And Amid is able to react. It's a corner kick for Sporting Kansas City. Espinoza, his service, again looking for Collin.
Well, it's a dangerous ball in from Zusi. Great pace on the ball. You see just coming across there. And it looks like
Michael Thomas.
deleon had him picked up, Thomas, early on, but he's on the wrong side. His defensive position is not good.
But Boscovich is out, so he's not taking the hard drives it across. Now Jimmy Nielsen a punch at it, and we're getting a whistle and a foul. And now, let the skirmish begin.
Well, Perry Kitchen just goes to challenge Jimmy Nielsen there. It's a small little bump. It's not a big deal. Brandon McDonald needs to calm down, though, because you don't want any more cards being thrown out here by the referee.
Did you see the nice job by the captain tonight, Chris Pontius?
Yeah.
He right away sorted out his own charges, telling Brandon McDonald to simmer down.
Here it is. You see him. He just backs into him underneath a little bit. Jimmy Nielsen it's a foul. Hey, look, you get fouled. The players fouled all over the field. Sometimes players think that's the open door that you're all of a sudden you're allowed to go and shove a player over.
Slowly comes San Jose. Bunbury is able to keep that in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. As Bunbury is able to save it. Zusi, the effort, the crossbar, the hero.
Great Zusi makes this absolutely darting run. It's just on the back post and behind Chris Korb. Gets caught a little bit ball watching here. It's a great ball back from Bunbury. I think they're a bit surprised that he saved it from going out. But you can never be surprised. You don't want to put yourself in that position. This one off the underside of the bar. Bounces down, does not cross the line. Bill Hamid saying thank you very much to the white uprights.
Start to think about, are there other options they look to? As this one sails across, this is trouble. Graham Zusi's onto it, it's a goal! It's in the net! Zusi scored! He was knocking on the door, it opened.
Well, the first thing you look at is the amount of time that Graham Zusi has on the back post. Great service from Kamara. It goes through the 18. He has enough time to take it down, pick a spot right through the 5-hole of Bill Hamid. Screw technique, keeps it hard and low, driven through. But again, the recovery, the late coming back there.
Leader might not be a shutout tonight, but it's approaching 3 points for Sporting Kansas City. Indeed. After going 4 straight without a win at home, Sporting Kansas City is back in the win column, and it comes at DC United's expense.